hit File, make a copy of the entire presentation, and name it last name, first name, Crossy Road. Last name, first name, Crossy Road, and make a copy. Your second step is to pick one of these backgrounds for your chicken crossing the road. In this scenario, I'm going to pick this, and I'm going to pick one of the chickens that are walking. As you can see, these are GIFs, GIFs. This chicken is not necessarily going to cross the road because they are just standing, but these two chickens will. So let's begin by duplicating this slide. On your keyboard, if you have a black keyboard, it's Command D. If you have a black keyboard on a Mac, it is Windows D. And that'll make a duplicate of the slide. You can also go slide and duplicate slide. Your next step is to keep one of the roads, okay, and one of the chickens. So I'm going to delete the ball. I'm going to delete the cars. We don't need the cars. And I'm going to delete the chickens that I don't want. I want this chicken and this road. So let's make this road bigger. And notice how it doesn't cover the entire slide. So I'm just going to stretch this way beyond the slide. And one thing you can do is you can change your zoom to maybe 50%, so you can stretch your road out to the entire screen. And then you can go back and fit this back to the scene and bring your chicken to start crossing the road here. All right. Now I'm going to make this a loopable image. So I want this chicken to start crossing here, and it's going to travel all the way across the screen, and it's going to exit on the other side, somewhere here. Okay. So to do this, I'm going to start the chicken off the screen here, and I'm just going to bring the fitting down to maybe 90% so you can kind of see it starts here and it's going to land here, and then the animation is going to repeat itself. So these are GIFs. GIFs work great in Google Slides. So let's just start animating after we've set up the scene. Here we go. The first step is to start the animation on slide 1. So this is slide 1 on the left-hand side, as you can see here. I'm going to make a duplicate copy of slide 1 by doing, again, Command D, or if you have a black keyboard, Windows D. And I'm going to click the chicken, and I'm going to hit the right arrow key once. And I don't know if you saw that, but the chicken moved to the right. Essentially, the arrow key is going to move the chicken back and forth, like so. And I'm going to duplicate the slide again, Command D or Windows D, and I'm going to move the chicken again. And I'm just going to keep repeating this process until the chicken crosses the road. Make sure you don't duplicate the chicken by accident, like I just did. You have to click the slide, duplicate the slide, click the chicken, move the chicken. Command D to duplicate the slide, click the chicken, move the chicken. Okay, so we're coming down to the end where the chicken has almost crossed the road. And as you can see here, it's taken a little bit of time to get this chicken to cross the road. So using this process, we are having this chicken really cross the road. Once it gets to the end, you can stop animating, and it gets off frame. It needs to get completely out of frame in order for that to happen. The final step of this is once you have got your chicken to cross the road, you must double check your animation to see that you don't have any duplicate slides and or duplicate chickens. To do this, you go to the first frame where you have completed your or started your animation and hit the down arrow on your keyboard. When you hit the down arrow, you'll be able to see that your chicken now crosses the road. And your slide total just keeps increasing. Notice how the chicken is able to cross the road and there's no jitters that are happening with your animation. That is the full successful completion of your animation. The next step is to get this car or a ball to cross in front of the chicken and miss the chicken. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the car and I'm going to copy by hitting Command C, or if you have a black keyboard, it's Windows C, and I'm going to paste the car in the middle. And I'm going to stretch this car so we can see at which point this chicken may hit this car or miss the car. My task is to start this car from afar and bring it up close to this level when the chicken is just about to close in on the vehicle. To do this, I'm going to start on the first slide where the chicken is off screen, and I'm going to hold the Option key to size the car down and get the car to be in the back, somewhere behind everything, so we can't really see the car and it's just approaching. So all I'm going to do once again is I'm going to, instead of duplicating the slide, I'm going to copy using Command C, copy the car and go to the next slide and pasting the car in the scene. So again, copy and paste the car, and then I'm going to hold Option key to increase the size of the car by just a little bit. Again, copy the car, go to the next slide, Command V, and then you want to make sure you hold the Option key so it just grows in the one spot. So again, Command C to copy, Command V to paste, hold the Option key, and increase the car. Once again, copy, paste, and Option key to increase the car. Copy, paste, Option to increase the car. And you can watch the fast forwarding of how I am doing this, and you can skip to the next section if you feel comfortable. Alright, we're coming down to the end here, and I don't know if you noticed, but the car has officially passed the chicken. And all I'm doing here is I'm making this car bigger and bigger, and now it's getting too big, so I'm just going to go 50% so I can get it big. And it's ready to leave off the screen. So the next step is to just leave it off the screen. So once the car has reached that big size, it's ready to leave the screen and it's done. So we can check our animation now. There's the car, it's coming so fast and it's left the screen. Very quick. Just missed the chicken. Oh, the chicken almost hit the car. So once you're happy with it and you don't need the slide, you can go ahead and delete the slide by just hitting the delete key on your keyboard. And now you have your final animation kind of ready to go. Your last and final step is to publish your animation. Here is how you publish your animation. Step 1, you want to go on File, and then you're going to go to Share, and you're going to hit Publish to Web. Finally, you're going to change 3 seconds to every second, start slideshow, restart the slideshow, and hit Publish. It's going to ask, are you sure you want to publish this selection? And you just click OK. And now you have a link. If you copy this link, Command C to copy, and you go to a web browser and paste your link, and at the end here, you change the 1000 number to 75. Your animation will now play very accurately.